So today's mission is going to be up over Mount Tauhara. Expecting some pretty amazing views from once we get up the top of there. Up we go. Over the stile. Oh shit, bloody Achilles. It's fucking sore.
Respect helicopter.
Yeah. Tauhara, here we come. Gonna knock you off, buddy. Ooh, if I don't get shot.
That's a good one.
That was a
Good gun.
that was a big fucking 303 or something. Oh yeah. Up we go. So I managed to run about 3 minutes and into walking. Ooh. She's a steep one, but she's certainly cracking. Steep and rewarding it's going to be, I hope. Trail. When I catch my breath, I'll tell you this, the Maori legend around Mount Tauhara. Like with most mountains here in New Zealand, there's a great Maori myth behind it. So I think it's actually warm enough to take the gloves off actually. It's not called Tauhara Grunt for nothing. And if Mel Law's calling it that, which is what he does on wildthings.club, if Mel Law's saying that, that tells you, you know, she's pretty decent climb. Just gone through a bit of a rocky bit actually, but feel a lot of tree roots and stuff like that. Ooh, I'm out of breath. The odd bit I can run, but I don't know, 80 to 90% of it definitely walking. So we only have these little short patches where I'm able to get into something that resembles a trot, and then back into this grind. Wish the nose would stop running. Sweating, and that's on a cold day. God, summer, it'd be belting out. The sweat beads would be going, trickling over time. Still, it's mostly covered this part. Looking forward to getting to the top, see what the view's like. Oh, I just hear a waterfall trickling off down there, so not sure if I'm gonna come across it. There we go. Not a big one, it's fiddler. Still nice to listen to it. Oh, sorry. Jeez. I think I saw this dead stump earlier. Just proof that some of this is runnable. Not all. This bit's a bit flatter. Certainly no shame in walking this. She's pretty hardcore.
No, però i laghi e il mare mitigano.
Sì, mitigano, ma tipo in un ambiente tipo il nostro Nuova Zelanda
Back down to Taupo.
gigantesche cose oceaniche.
Sì, questo mi sfugge un po'.
Che non che praticamente non gli frega un cazzo di quello che incontrano.
Non sapete cosa mi dice.
Alright, so just going to take a little track here out to a bit quieter spot. Just check out some of the scenery through here. Way off into the distance there is Putuaki or Mount Edgecombe, and then I'm not sure this will show through, but if you can see those white cap mountains off into the distance, it's Kaweka Ranges. And we're just going to scoot through here because if I just keep going along here for a bit longer, apparently I'm going to end up at a nice rocky outlet. This is just moving on from the trig, and then hopefully there'll be less people there and I don't have to worry about looking like an idiot when I tell the story of Tauhara. It's a little bit overgrown, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. The Māori legend of Tauhara. So originally there was a whole bunch of warrior mountains, Taranaki, Tongariro, Taranaki, and they'd all fallen in love with Pihanga, which was a female mountain. And being warrior mountains, these guys decided to have a bit of a rumble, and then out the back of that, Tongariro emerged victorious. So all the other mountains had to disappear, and so they waited for until the sun went down, because in Māori legend you've got to wait until the sun goes down before mountains can move. And then all those other three mountains decided to bugger off, and so Taranaki went off to the west at a great rate of knots and made it to the east coast. Putawaki made it almost to the west coast, which was out towards Whakatane. But Tauhara, he was the most morose out of all of them and the most saddest. So he sort of begrudgingly trudged his way out towards the east as well. But because he was so slow, by the time the sun raised, or by the time that the sun actually sort of came up, he'd only gone about 30 or 40k, and so essentially he got frozen there and is able to look now back at Pihanga and Tongariro. So not such a good outcome for him. So off in the distance you can see, obviously there's Ruapehu, and then there's Ngauruhoe, and then Tongariro, and the mountain, the mountain that's right in the foreground, just right before them, is Pihanga.